C2AE is a very diverse architecture and engineering firm that was founded in 1966, so it's 45 years old, and it serves much of the municipal, state, federal government, as well as industrial facilities, education facilities, and the private sector. We offer preliminary planning, design, construction, and bidding services. So we help our clients who want to build a project. We actually help them from start to finish to bring that project to fruition. So we have mechanical, electrical, structural, and architects in-house, as well as landscape architects and civil engineers. Well, most people don't understand what architecture and engineering is, and a lot of times it's hard to explain to folks, but the reality is any building that you see has to have obviously an architect design the building, and mechanical and electrical structural engineers design their components of the building. So the heating, the air conditioning, the ventilation, the cooling, the structural, obviously the structural members for the roof and the walls, and electrical, obviously, for the electrical components of the building, as well as the communication components of the building. So a civil engineer and a wastewater engineer does wastewater treatment plants. Civil engineers do sewers and water mains. So a lot of that stuff is underground that most of us don't see, but we all know it's very important for those facilities. So again, most folks don't understand what engineering is and architecture, but that's basically what we do. Some of our projects are on South Washington and the city of Lansing. We're reconstructing the roadway adjacent to the Lansing Board of Water and Light new cogeneration plant. And we also are playing a role in the new cogeneration plant itself. So we have wastewater treatment plants across the state of Michigan, I think in about 6 or 7 cities right now. Transportation projects on major highways in Owasso and other areas across the state. So we have anywhere about 275 active projects right now ongoing in a given year. We're currently working in a couple different states. This year I think we'll be working in 5 different states, and we just started a project in India. So we'll be sending 2 individuals to India for about 6 months. And then one later to possibly China. So again, we're following a client there that's already doing some industrial work in those countries. Some of our projects include the baseball stadium, now Cooley Law School baseball stadium. We did the project management as well as the underground stormwater for that project. We've worked on projects at City Hall in Lansing, many of those. We've done a majority of the Lansing combined sewer system separation projects over the last 20 years. So a lot of those are underground. You don't necessarily see those. But we've had a chance to work at Michigan State University inside some of their dormitories. And recently we've completed the gift shop renovation for Sparrow Hospital, as well as some of the other facilities on Sparrow's campus. What's made us successful is our relationships. Relationships with our clients, relationships with our employees, relationships with those that we do business with. We feel that our repeat business is a big part of our business, so we must keep long-term relationships strong, and therefore the business will continue to be strong as well. So we make it a point that in our tagline it's called "It's the People," and the people for us is the internal people as well as our external folks, our clients that we do business with. So that's what's made us successful. In addition to that, we have a lot of qualified experts in the industry that are industry leaders in healthcare, industrial facilities, education, infrastructure, wastewater, water. So all of the areas that we specialize in, we have in-house experts. C2AE gives back in a couple different ways. First of all, we have a committee that selects an annual charity of choice. And so this year's charity of choice for us is the Salvation Army. But we do a lot of other things. We have folks that gather together to donate their time collectively. We have Adopt a Highway, for instance, along the highways to pick up garbage and so forth along the highway. We have right down in front of the Capitol building. We do a adopt a spot area that we help maintain every year. But again, we give back in a monetary as well as time and effort. Becoming a chamber member has helped the firm in many ways. We have been a chamber member for as long as I can remember. And what that does for us is it puts us in contact with a lot of other business leaders in the area, and we get to share ideas and opportunities of what's going on. We also hear the latest and greatest in terms of education and knowledge that's taught by the chamber events. And we felt that it's been a huge benefit to the firm just to be connected to Lansing, connected to the area, and connected to the businesses that are in Lansing. Well, you can contact us in any way. You can go on the website at www.c2ae.com. You can reach us on Facebook. You can reach us on Twitter. So we are just starting the social media part of our business, but those are areas that you can find us. We have 4 offices in Lansing, Grand Rapids, Gaylord, and Escanaba. So you can reach any of those offices direct, and certainly somebody will help you with what you need.